Accenture really wants to be part of this health tech innovation startup scene for two reasons. Number one is value. We think we can bring huge value to our clients by introducing them and joining them up with very, very innovative technologies from the startups. The second thing I think that we want to play in is making sure that we bring value to patients, payers, and the whole healthcare ecosystem. And if we can do that in a more effective way, all the better.
If you don't have partners or people that are invested in your success as a startup that has like a completely different vision for healthcare, it's almost impossible to get started. And so when an established company like Accenture comes in and brings all of their Fortune 500 customers to the table and says, meet this startup who's changing care, and they actually listen, that's a breakthrough moment for a company like ours.
There's just such a buzz around this event because literally every digital health company I know, startup I know, has applied to this program either last year or this year.
I think the challenge for many startups is having accessibility to people who can really help them refine their ideas, as well as to get visibility. There are a lot of startups out there, a lot of people with interesting ideas, and so having a mechanism to be able to elevate those, to be able to both get feedback but also to be seen, I think are critical.
We really see the HealthTech Innovation Challenge as a platform for us to gain exposure to the kind of experiences and industry expertise that is out there, to network with potential partners and industry mentors.
As somebody who's worked in the industry for 3 or 4 years, these are the people that I keep on coming across as really the top minds within digital health across pharma, medtech, and insurance. Props to you guys for really bringing all of these people into one room.
Any one closed organization doesn't have all the thought or the brains or the energy to solve the problems, and we can do it better together.
Some of the clients that I've been with today, they literally have set up meetings for next week with these people because they are solving problems that they have, and they can see how that complements their business or fills a gap.
We need to continuously look for opportunities and how we can bring together innovators from across the healthcare sector to bring outcomes to the next level.
There's a few startups that we see generally that have some data or something similar, and that's okay, but I want to say, what's the human connection?
We provide cognitive rehabilitation so they don't become Alzheimer's patients.
Bringing different types of sophisticated artificial intelligence techniques into patient lives to help prevent bad outcomes for patients is really what drives the company.
I come from a big Hispanic Catholic family, 6 siblings, but my mom actually had 3 miscarriages. And so thinking about, how do you start to answer some of those really tough questions around complications in pregnancy through data is one of the big reasons why Baby Scripts exists today.
This was an invention of Dr. V over a 40-plus year academic research career, predominantly focused on nanotechnology.
So this company, I left my job on Wall Street to start, and it was extremely risky, went 3 years with no salary, and the reason I did that is because my family has a history of type 2 diabetes.
Innovation is a huge focus for a company because if you don't continue to innovate, then you are left behind.
It's really important for us to always be on the cutting edge of what's going on out there.
I think there's a lot of great ideas out there. I think we all have great ideas, but actually being able to structure them in a very systematic way and then present them to stakeholders who may actually be interested and give them some advice and support to take them to market are critical, because otherwise an idea in itself means nothing.
With the number of startups that emerge on a daily basis, it is really hard to keep track of which ones are the good ones and which ones have a major impact in the industry that we're in.
I think Accenture is really delivering a vehicle for us to get challenged. It's actually eye-opening in many aspects.
I think people deserve more. If we can send emails faster and more effortlessly, why we can't make better medicines?
There are so many things happening in the world of healthcare, trying to solve so many of the challenges that we see in the system from different angles, that nobody alone can actually solve them.
This is amazing what these organizations have done to build their platform and prepare to come to market.
We're very proud to be part of the challenge.
We're going to be measured on how many lives and how we impact patients down the line, and I really think
we took great steps to get there today?
I think the Health Tech Challenge is a great one. You're pulling together leaders from all around the industry with some of the best entrepreneurs and startups in the world. So Startup Health is very supportive. We've worked with Accenture in a number of ways, and we're very excited for the finals, which will be at the Startup Health Festival in January.
I think we have the opportunity together to move healthcare forward.